Michaela Jaé Rodriguez, so good to see you. And I'm so excited to be chatting with you today because you are aligning with Citi, who has been a pioneer when it comes to supporting trans and non-binary people being able to use their chosen name on their bank cards, on their debit cards, and it's expanding now to even more access. And I think the debit card is the newest part of that. Tell me about this collaboration because it's so important.
Well, I mean, when partnering with Citi, I was really, really happy finding out that they were one of the first major banks, to really, one, to start True Name, and also for MasterCard to be, like, for all of that to happen in the US for the first time. That hasn't happened ever. So that was what drove me more than anything, but also the fact that you can make this happen quicker than any other process outside of Citi. Like, it's never been heard of at 5 or even let alone 10 years ago. This was not possible. And the fact that regarding Citibank, that 31,000 people were able to actually just call in and just on the cuff change their name since the launch of this was in October 2020. That's insane. You don't hear about that. And I've been saying this, but it's not 3,000, it's not 5,000, and that's a good amount. But 31,000 individuals who are feeling comfortable enough to call in and have the right to choose the name that they feel comfortable and allotted to, that is a big feat. And why not align yourself with something like that? You, as well as I know, I love partnering and making sure that I'm showing up for the LGBTQI community. And this is a huge effort to do so from all of our parts. So teamwork makes the dream work, and I'm glad I'm a part of it.
And we love that. And let's talk about that because I think I can imagine for our trans and non-binary siblings, that moment of being able to have the name appear on the card and just that they make it easy, like you said. What does that mean? What do you think that can mean for someone to finally, see that and have that daily part of their life just be representative of who they are?
Well, first and foremost, it makes life a little bit easier. It's definitely a huge confidence boost. And I think it's more than anything, affirming. It's like an affirmation. It's a validation of who you are as a person. And as we all know, our names are extremely important to us, especially the LGBTQI community. And if I can be more specific, the trans and gender nonconforming community. We pride ourselves on people respecting our names, respecting our pronouns. And when you have an organization like this that is aligning with that, I say confidence boost. I say it's a problem.
That's great. And it's the confidence boost and the way it's easy. It doesn't involve legal name changes. They make it really accessible. And so, big props to our friends at Citi and their chosen name campaign, because I think initiative, it's not a campaign, it's something they're doing and will continue to do. So I think it's so important. But thinking about so important, you have always so many amazing projects. The last time I talked to you, we were talking about the beginning of Loot, which we loved, but now we know it's coming back. How good?
Yes, my God. I'm really happy about it.
I love that. What was it? I mean, to spar with Maya Rudolph was so great. We loved it. But then for you to get the validation, you know what? That they want to see more. Season 2 is coming. What was that moment like for you?
Oh yeah, I was so happy. I had a feeling in my soul that we would get a season 2. So when I heard, I was like, thank God. Also, it just made me feel so much safe because it's hard out here. It's hard out here for actresses, especially the girls. So the fact that the audience was willing to want more and just get to know more of the characters, I was living, honey. I couldn't complain. And I can't wait until we dive down into the second season because we're going to get more of an introspective each character, and we're going to get more in depth with them, especially Sophia.
Any dreams or hopes of what happens for your character? What maybe fun storyline you could dream up?
I would love to have a scene with the amazing Joe Kim, and we get into a sibling kind of heated battle. I would always say to Maya on set, I'm like, oh my God, like the character of Nicholas and Sophia are literally like the siblings, and you're like the mama bear, and it literally shows out like that. So I would love like a little funny scene between me and Joe Kim. That would be hard.
I hope that, because I know you two play Pokemon all the time, so we can bring some of that chemistry on.
I love that, actually.
Michaela Jaé, it is Latinx Heritage Month. We are all month long going to be supporting, telling important stories from our queer Latinx family members and friends. What does it mean for you to have this time of the year to celebrate that part of who you are and also celebrate the other people of the Latinx community?
Yeah, I'll say for myself, as far as my celebration, I always say this, but this is my motto. You walk into a space and owning it and knowing who you are, whether it be physically, culturally, the list can go on. That's my celebration right there. That's me just being who I am, taking up the space that I need to take up, not aggressively, just being there with grace, a celebration of culture. As far as other people though, regarding that, I would say, make sure you support and watch like the things that we're a part of. Like if there's a Latinx show, if there's a Latinx artist, if there is a Latinx doctor that you like really love on a television reality show, support them because there's not a lot of us out there getting the recognition. So the more you support, the more there's more awareness of us and, you know, our culture and our style.
I love that. It's so true. What's your favorite part of your Puerto Rican heritage and that part of your life?
Oh, my, you know, no nonsense attitude, baby. That comes with the territory, honey. We're just like, you know, we're spicy. We don't play no games. You know, that's what I pride myself on.
I love that. Well, listen, Michaela Jaé, you also delighted us recently with music. I'm still singing. I got something to say, but we are ready for more. I know you have stuff in the works. What can you tell us about the next chapter of music for Michaela Jaé Rodriguez?
Who, you know, I love talking about it. Okay, so I do have a single that is hopefully coming out very soon, hopefully at the end of this year. It's called Green Lights. It's a it's kind of like a general explanation of any girl who has gone through it and she hasn't been able to walk past the green light. She stops at the red light and she can't get past it, whether regarding relationship, experience, a job experience. It's a song for all girls out there to know that if you ever get a chance to see a green light, go straight through it, girl, and don't stop going through it. And I can't wait until they hear it. It's got a lot of pop, you know, inspiration. It's definitely got R&B inspirations. It's a different kind of genre from what I did with Something to Say, because it's a little bit more funkier. But yeah, this new EP is going to be totally different from Something to Say, and I cannot wait.
I love that. What else is on the horizon? Because I feel like every time I talk to you, more amazing things are happening, as they should for someone as talented as you. But what do you either have in the works, or what do you want to put out there and manifest to happen next?
Well, I can say that I've got my hand as a producer in a couple of projects right now, which I'm very happy about. I'm not going to give too much information because, you know, it's a little work in progress, but that's happening and I never had that position, but I know I'm well equipped for it and I cannot wait for that. And yeah, some really cool movie opportunities that I did not expect to be a part of, like a franchise. Like this one that I can't really talk about because, you know, a girl signed an NDA so she could get in trouble. But I'm so happy that I was seen for this movie and I can't wait for people to see it and have an action figure to hold next to me and say, yeah, I played this character, you know, so hopefully people can get a little glimpse from that.
Whoa, I mean, an action figure, a superhero maybe, I mean, that is very exciting. I can't wait to hear more. But Michaela Jaé, thank you again for the time today. And also thank you again for using your voice and your platform to work with Citi to really highlight this important work that they're doing to support trans and non-binary people. Again, it's called their Chosen Name campaign, and it makes it a priority, and it makes it very easy for people to have their cards, their debit cards and their credit cards reflect and have the name of who they are. So great work there.
Thank you. And in the right amount of time, you know what I mean? In the time that's allotted for them. They don't have to go, like you said, through this long haul process. It won't be long anymore. They can get it at the drop of a dime.
Absolutely. All right, Michaela Jaé, good to see you. I will hopefully see you in person soon, and I can't wait to hear more on those top secret projects. We will be waiting.
Well, I'm here now in LA, so hopefully we have a little, you know, din or a little drink or whatever.
Little Kiki, I'm here for it.
Okay, come on, Kiki.